Hey, I'm David.
I'm Sherry.
We're Breeze Flippers. You're gonna hear the dog in the background. She gets excited every time we put the video on. She just starts panting. So anyway, I think she wants to be on video. I'm not sure. Anyway, and then when you try to get her on the video, she's like elusive. So anyway, so hey, it's been a weird week. Sales were good, kind of going through the week, and we've had a couple really good days, and then just crickets over the weekend. So not a bad sales week at all, but I don't know. I'm wondering if anybody else has seen that. So we'll talk about what sold. The few things that are going out that actually have gone out. There's a couple things that went out on Friday, and then we've had some other stuff that did sell over the weekend, but it's been kind of slow. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about something interesting. My eBay account got suspended. Not what you're thinking, though. We're going to talk about that, too. So let's get into it.
Find it, flip it, ship it. We're Breeze Flippers. Keep it moving. Find it, flip it, ship it, repeat.
Okay, we'll talk about the whole eBay suspension thing. It wasn't on my account, and I have to talk about that in just a few minutes. But we'll talk real quick about what sold. Like I said, not a big... I mean, for the week, we've actually had 22 sales for the week. So not terrible. Last week, I mean, very similar. Sold a few good things. I think that's probably what keeps the numbers up. A little over $600 in sales, but not like it's been. So I don't know what's happened. And I've heard a few people, I know. I've heard a few people though online say the same thing. It's like that just turned off. So sales, like they were getting sales every day, and then all of a sudden nothing. So I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but as my grandpa used to say, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Anyway, I feel like there's something going on because it just doesn't make any sense. So I just feel like that's something, because we have, like, I woke up this morning, I had 15 offers to send out. I probably have sent out another 10 or 12 today. I probably sent out at least 10 yesterday. And just no one's buying. Now, I did get a couple offers. We'll talk about what sold, but that actually turned into sales. But I'll talk about how those worked. But first, I'll pop these two things up on the screen. I shipped these out Friday because they came in, and I thought, well, let's get them out Friday before the weekend. And the one guy actually asked me to ship one early if I could, so that he could have it for a birthday present. The first thing I sold was the Tick #1. It was in very fine condition, but this was a free comic book day Tick. It was the Tick, and I used to. Do you remember the Tick cartoon? I used to love the Tick cartoon. It was hilarious. But I used to watch that, this was a 2009 New England Comics. I didn't get a lot for it, but I did get $7.69 for it and $5.99 shipping. The guy that asked me to send something quickly was for a hat it was a Nike KD Kevin Durant snapback hat, bright orange. Nice hat, actually very good shape. And he messaged me and said, if I buy this right now, would you be able to ship it today? It's for a birthday present. And I was like, yeah, why not? I said, if you buy it by noon, I said, I will ship it today, because I always ship over noon at lunch during the week. So it didn't take long to box it up and ship that thing out. Yeah, so ended up getting $12.71 for it and $4.99 shipping. So what are the first things we got here that we sold this weekend? Oh, yes, this is another good story. This is actually a set of anime, and it is the Jujutsu Kaisen. So anyway, it's 9 through 12. So yesterday I got a message while I was out sourcing. Said, I'm only interested in books 11 and 12. And I was like, when you get those, and you're like, I was trying to be nice, and I got back and I replied and I said, honestly, I don't want to break the setup, because when you break the setup, it's hard. I can sell the 4 books easier than I can sell 2 books or 1 book, right? So I said, I'll tell you what, I had $24.99 on it, I believe. Yeah, I had $25.99. That was with the sale. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'll knock $5 off, and no, it was $24.99. And I said, I'll knock off, well, it must have been $26.99. Yeah, it was $26.99, because I said I'll knock off $5 at $21.99 if you buy all 4. They bought all 4. So got $21.99 for that, and I think we got $6.99 shipping. It'll go out media mail. But that's part of this huge animes. I bought a bunch of anime at a yard sale one time, and they were, so those books apparently are pretty good. But I got those. Let's see, we sold, this is part of the, this is a Mad Ball. You know what a Mad Ball is? Okay, so this is a Mad Ball, and this was part of that big Pokemon buy that we made. It is the ugliest things you've ever seen. They really are ugly. I don't know why anybody wants these things. But anyway,
I like the Pokemon stuff.
the Pokemon's cute.
Different.
Yeah, they're different, but they're cute. But this guy, he's ugly. So anyway, but he sold for $17.09, and he will go out with free shipping. But it is a Mad Balls 4, number 4-inch series, series 2, Swine Sucker Zombie Pig. Anyway, he looks like it.
Looks like a pig.
Anyway, he's rubberized, so he bounces. So, like I said, $17.09 for that and free shipping. Some more Hallmark stuff. This one is the, what is this?
Train.
Yeah, it's a train.
Blue
So
Comet.
it's the Keepsake ornaments. This is from, oh, I'm looking to see the name now. Oh, it's the Lionel. I think it's the Lionel Blue Comet. So this is actually a full set. So the Blue Comet train, so you go. So a Blue Comet train, you can kind of see it.
The box,
Yeah, you can see the box, and then there's an actual car. So this is all three. Again, these are die-cast metal. They're pretty substantial. So this is part of that big Hallmark buy that we made. Sold these for $15.33. I believe we get $6.99 shipping for this because they are heavy. So they're full on metal. So pretty cool though. They're all new in the box. And last but not least, this weekend did sell this. So this is, I'll take this off. This is the Fantastic Four, number 176, 30-cent comic. I don't see a glare on there. There you go.
And cracks me up at them.
Oh, I know.
On this
Oh, I love the advertising on the back. I was making a statement about that in a show earlier this week, where I just said it was kind of cool because I used to see on the back a lot of these, and sometimes mostly on the inside too, but you would see those things where you sell cards and you would get all these little gifts and all that stuff. I used to do that and got the worst little things. You got the stupidest little things. You get those little parachute people you can throw up. They're so cheap. They break. But did sell this, and I took an offer of $56 for it, and I know that sounds really cheap, but fair market value on this for an 8.5 is around $45. So at $56 plus free shipping, I'm about $8 in the shipping. I'm gonna be okay on it. I really don't have much in these. I think I've got maybe $25 in these, but if I known then what I know now, this is one of the ones I sent off to CGC to have pressed and cleaned. I would have done this myself. I know that the issue with what they had with it was the spine was rolled slightly, but when they press it, I don't think they heat press. I've been told by good authority that they cold press everything, so it didn't really get I don't think it got it out very well. No, the heat actually does well if you don't heat them long. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on the comic. But and you got to watch the temperatures between 130 and 150 degrees. So, but I think I would have done this myself. I kind of wonder if I could have gotten better. If it has gotten 9 or better, it would have doubled in cost or price, right? So. Still a cool comic though. I do love the cover on this one. So Fantastic Four number 176. But anyway, did get $56 for it. I do like it when I do sell. You can put that back in for me. I do like it when we sell those. And I'm about to send off. I have 70 ready to go to send off to CGC. I may peel that back just a little bit. They're everywhere from 75 up to modern, so it just kind of depends. I'm really going to go through them and look at them and make sure they're all 9/8 or at least close to a 9/8, because I don't want to get a bunch of like that one back. I really thought that was going to be over 9, but again, I trusted CGC to do something that they can't do apparently. So if you guys see around the house here, if Sherry leans just one way, you'll see that the witch now has a Christmas hat on behind us. And you will see that the trees are up. So we have put up the trees. We put them up early.
The Christmas fever.
We got a little fever. We got a lot of stuff going on the next couple weeks. Stuff that is probably going to prevent us from having time to do the Christmas stuff inside. So the Christmas stuff outside will probably still be done around the same time. First of December or whenever, but the inside stuff, we had to get it done. So Miss Sherry here has been the decorating queen. She has gotten it pretty good. I could give you a real quick view. Here you go. Let's see if I can turn it this way.
Looks like that. The police are outside.
Yeah, it looks crazy. So we got that. And anybody to see that, you got the little Santa Claus, or over here, you got all this. And if you go over here, you got the Griswold house. It looks like all bright and everything, but we got a nice mixture of Halloween and Christmas in here. So that's pretty much on par for us. at the house here. So anyway, so yeah, so it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So and we're trying to get some of that Christmas spirit and hopefully start getting some of those Christmas sales.
Yeah,
So
I think so.
I think it'll pick up. I think it'll pick up. So
I think the biggest thing is just all the things going on right now.
Yeah, there's just been a lot going on.
People are just not sure.
I think people are a little nervous about buying stuff, but some good news this week. I think they're going to kill tariffs on a lot of the stuff that we can't grow or do ourselves, like some meats and different vegetables and things like that. So let's hope that some of those prices come down and people can start affording things again, because it is expensive. I mean, it's sad when you go to the grocery store and pick up 6 bags of groceries and pay $200 when we used to pay $100, you know?
Yeah, it's just the two of us.
The two of us, it's like we don't eat that much. So I don't really understand it. So it costs $50 a week just for the dogs. So anyway, but they're worth it. So anyway, gotta talk real quick about my account being suspended. So earlier this week, and I forgot to mention it in the earlier videos just because it was something weird, and I woke up on a Monday morning and I went in and do like I normally do about 5:30 in the morning, and I look at my computer and I go, it says I listed something I did not know I had. It was like, it was on an email account. So I have a lot of email accounts. I have one for our business and I have one for the eBay business, and that handles a lot of different stuff. And then I have 2 personal accounts. I mean, a lot of people have I probably have more than that I don't even know about, to be honest with you. But I know I have the one and I use it for all my personal stuff. Well, I got an eBay thing on it that said, you've just listed something. And I thought, well, that's weird. Why would they send it to my email? And I look at it and I go, that's not my account. It said something like Beck something 74. It was really weird. And so
close.
Well,
to it, yeah.
But they got my email account though. So my email account has my name in it, which, you know, most people do with Gmail, because, you know, you use it for all personal stuff and things you do. But I thought, well, this is weird. So I started looking into it, and I went to the thing on eBay and I messaged the person and I said, hey, you're using my email account. What's up? And I didn't get anything back, obviously. So it's some sort of a scam, guys, and I don't know what the scam was. So that morning I got on the phone with eBay and I said, I have got to get this shut down. This is not my account. And I said, you know, they recognize me when I call as, you know, having an account for 28 years with eBay. It's not something I would do, right? It's just stupid. So it just had one item. And the email went to me. The message I sent to them went back to me. So
it's really stupid.
Yeah, but I could not reset the password on it because the phone number was different. So they used a different phone number. So when I called eBay, I told them what happened, and I said, and I need to get this shut down. I go, I can't. This is terrible. I go, I don't want this. I don't want this even associated with me. I said, I feel like they're trying to scam something. They said, no problem, we'll get it taken care of. So what they ended up doing was they actually forced a password reset to my email, and I was able to go in and change everything over to my password, to everything that I had to, and then I went in and I canceled the account. So I told them, I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cancel the account. And they said, no problem, go ahead and do that. And you know, the item came down and everything, and I just canceled the account. So I don't know what the scam was. And if anybody out there knows, leave a comment. I'm not sure what they were trying to do. The only thing I could think of is they were trying to get me to maybe somehow or another go in and add payment, because, you know, if you get the email, I had all like 5 emails. One thing that says I listed something, it says welcome to eBay. Another one was set up your bank account, which that's what I think, you know, they wanted you to do, you know, so maybe they were hoping that I had a different account and I would just go in there and say, oh, what's wrong with this? I'm going to do this. But I didn't want anything to do with it. So anyway, I did cancel it. eBay was very, very helpful. And yes, I did get them on the phone first try, guys. And at 6 o'clock in the morning, guys. 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's time to get them.
Well, it took 20 minutes. It said that your call will be answered in the next 20 minutes. So it was offshore, but they were so nice and very helpful.
No, they're awake.
Offshore. They were different shores. It could have been anywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure what part of the world they were in, to be honest with you, but they were very, very helpful. And, you know, so everybody says they can never get a hold of eBay. I don't really understand that. I've been able to click on there and request a call, and I always do. I've been very fortunate. I've always talked to somebody. So they got it canceled, but today it was kind of funny because I got an email this morning when I woke up. It says, your account has been suspended. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, and I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that account, we're good.
Yeah, that's
So, but it's scary. 2 different emails that says your account has been suspended. I was like, because I told the guy I didn't want anything to do with it, and I want to make sure it wasn't on my account. But anyway, leave me a comment. Have you guys ever had something like that happen? Because it's the first time it's ever
That's
happened.
really scary.
Yeah, it was kind of
But
crazy.
there's all kinds of stuff out there now that people try.
Oh, there's scams. Oh, scams everywhere. I mean, you know, and why not? You know, eBay's an easy place to do scams because there's so many unsuspecting people. So, but I thought that was kind of, you know, I don't know. Oh, and last week I think I made a comment that I did not mean it to be mean. Sherry scolded me for it. I said something about California people sitting around doing nothing. I didn't mean it that way. I meant they're sitting around in the evening, and what else you got to do? Be on eBay and order.
I sit around and do nothing.
That's what we do on Sundays. So anyway, if I offended anybody, my apologies. It wasn't meant to be offensive. It was just Sunday nights when I like to sit around and do nothing.
We love California.
We love California people. One of my best friends that I work with lives in California. So anyway, and I was telling him about the same thing, and he goes, "I didn't think it was offensive," and I was like, "Well, I didn't mean it to be, but." Anyway, so if y'all are sitting around doing anything, that's fine. And if you want to order stuff from us, it's great because I prefer it. We'd love to have a few orders from California right now. I would take an order from Rhode Island, Philadelphia, anywhere, actually, to be honest with you. I would take it from next door if they would just order something. But it's just been slow this weekend, guys. So real slow. I'm not happy with it. Hope it picks up.
I think it will.
Well, I think so too.
Positive.
It's been kind of weird. It's like up, and then and then back up again. So I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway.
It's not even Black Friday
Oh,
yet,
no, it's
so.
not. It's not. And I have a feeling that week is going to be a good week. So we're going to run our sale through the end of that week and then start a new sale. That's going to kick off right after Black Friday and run through Christmas. So now, just anybody knows, I just got an email just earlier this week for the cutoff dates for UPS and USPS. So I don't have them off the top of my head, but I'll probably talk about them in the next one just to make sure everybody has them because... It's and one thing I will say that helped me last year was on all the shipping policies that I had. I generally like a shipping policy. Most of my shipping policies are all just ground advantage, but I did go into all of my shipping policies last year and put a priority mail option on there so that they could say you have the option of selecting priority mail, but you know.
They want it quicker.
If they want it quicker, and they can choose that option, that's about all you can do. And I do have another one that I have that's set up for like 2-day that I can put on there if they come back and request it. But, you know, it's hard because like I've had a few people that say they requested something and, you know, they want it faster and I try to get it faster. But the reality is you can't guarantee it. And that's frustrating because they'll say, well, I really need it by Wednesday. And I'm like, I can't guarantee that you'll get it by Wednesday. I can guarantee you that I will put it in the system by this date, but I can't guarantee you that you will get it because we can't guarantee UPS, USPS, even FedEx.
Something can happen.
Anything can happen. Snowstorm, car breaks down, train runs off the trail. I mean, anything can happen. It's just winter. I mean, it's just crazy, and it's the busiest time of the year. So don't get caught in that trap either. Other than that, that's about what's been going on. I will say thank you. We've had a lot of subscribers since earlier this week, and somebody said Kevin, Commonwealth Picker, shouted us out, and thank you to Kevin. Great guy. One of the nicer guys that I've ever met. Learned a lot from him, just picking with him one day. So I hope to get to meet him again. I'm sure we will. We every once in a while hear from him because, you know, of our association with Dibdit. I am doing a Dibdit auction tomorrow night for comics, 8 o'clock Central Time, dibdit.com. Use Breeze Flips. You can get $5 off your first $10 purchase. Come visit, guys. Even if you don't buy anything, just come and say hi. I'd love to see you guys there. I had in the past 3 or 4 auctions that we've done, I think we've had 3 to 4 new buyers on each auction, which is fantastic. I love seeing all the new people come into the platform. So, and you know, it's really about, I know a lot of people say, I don't know if I could do live selling. Yeah, I get it. It's not for everybody.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. She likes it now.
Freaked me out at first, but
yeah, and after a while, she got used to it, and you know, she likes to be there too and help out, and so yeah, I mean, it takes a while, but it's not for everybody, but it is for anybody, right? I mean, anybody can do it, or you can go on there and just sell stuff on the static site too. It's growing like crazy, and I think that it's going to be time. I think it's, you know, I think it's going to be one of those platforms that down the road is going to be another option, you know, outside of eBay. I would love to be able to make eBay numbers on it. I just have to figure out how to get more stuff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's hard. Like yesterday we were out sourcing. We were what?
Slim pickings.
Ooh, we were up early too. We were out the door before 6, and that was early. And we hit probably, well, the problem was in our area, we had 2 sales that started at, one started at 6, next one started at 7, next one started at 7.
And they're at 8.
And then they didn't open till 8. And then there are other ones that were open till 9. So they didn't open up on time. So then we had spent an hour chasing sales that weren't there. It was so frustrating.
Go and it's at 8, you know.
There was nothing. So we spent all of our time on one end of the county that we probably missed out on a whole bunch of neighborhood sales on the north end of the county, which is really frustrating. So so we're going to strategize this a little bit differently in the next few weeks, but we needed to buy stuff. But we did find one good sale yesterday that I was really glad to get to. I found it on Facebook. Was the Matchbox and Hot Wheel cars.
Yeah.
I love those. I love getting them because they're fun. They're fun to sell.
Cute.
So yeah, they're just fun to sell. And we ended up picking up what, 10, 15, maybe 10 or 12 of the full-size Matchbox sets, and then we picked up a whole bunch of singles and some micro machines. Yeah, so we got some of those, and so we got all those, and it was fun. I kind of now wish I'd have bought that whole box of Matchbox though, because I don't know. It just, you know, these are the things that we kind of wish that we would do, or we regret when I think about it, because we have another option to sell them. We could have sold them on Dibdit, and what we were getting them for was less than, you know, about $2.50 a pack, which on eBay they sell anywhere from 15 to 20. All the ones that I've looked up.
All the little micro
Not the little ones, probably not. I mean, the singles and stuff, they'll sell for very little. But those would be great for selling on
They're
Dibdit.
cute, though.
Could sold them all on Dibdit for in pairs. Yeah, people like those. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where I kind of wish I'd have just cleared the table. And I usually do, but it was just something in the back of my head said, you may not be able to sell them all on Dibdit even, because they're commons, you know.
Be stuck with them.
Yeah, and I'll just be stuck with them, or be giving them to my grandson. So,
Yeah.
which we did. We pulled some of them out that we're going to give him
like
some.
that.
He loved them, so he would be going crazy. I'd have a car every time I'd see him.
Yeah, he'd be like,
So,
woohoo.
so we'd be, every time we see him, we go, "Here's a car." He'd be loving it. So,
Papa, I like that.
so well, anyway, we'll probably still do that anyway. You can pick up Hot Wheels relatively cheap in most places, but these were some that this guy apparently was a high-end Hot Wheel collector. And I asked him, I go, "Do you sell online, or where do you get all these?" And he says he buys them in big like lots, and then pulls the ones out that he wants out of them that are more expensive. So he has all his high-end stuff. So he doesn't even take a car unless it's like, what do you say, $30? Yeah, $30 or more. So that he's left with all these extra Hot Wheels. So, but he did say whatever was left, he was going to donate a bunch of them to Toys for Tots. So I thought that was a good cause too.
That's
so
really nice.
that's really nice. So, but anyway, yeah, just nothing else though, right? Oh, I did get a PS3 system for what, 35 bucks?
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So 35 bucks, and it could sell. I could sell it if I want to for 100 bucks, but I wanted it for me, so I can use it to continue testing some of the other stuff, so I don't have to have someone else test stuff for me. So, so it kind of just frees it up. I got to build a test center though at some point. That's just that's project number 723 on the list. Anyone else have a project list like that?
I think
Okay.
7.
Yeah, so yeah, anyway, so I've got a million things to do. Hopefully this Christmas I'm going to build the comic bin that I've been wanting to build with the 9 drawers. I got my neighbors going to help me do that, so we can get those in there. That'll hold about 1,500 comics, which should be great, and then I can get rid of some of them that are scattered about the house, which would make her happy. So she would appreciate that. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on. It's been a busy day. It's been, we've been busy otherwise, and it's been good. I did get all of that Hot Wheel stuff and those Matchbox listed this morning, so
Yeah,
all of
they
them
were
were good.
busy
So
in
it's very busy getting that done. They're very easy to do, and if you use ChatGPT, it just makes it go a little bit quicker. It just lists things out better, and even puts the names of the cars and stuff in the listing, which is so much easier. I would probably, if I had more, probably would have used List Easier to do that, but I'm right now, I don't have anything in bulk to do that much of. Maybe comics at some point, but again, I'm not real comfortable with the way it listed comics, so maybe it's improved. I got to try it again to be fair, so we'll give it a shot. So anyway, Missy, here, look guys, this is Missy, in case you see her. There she is. Can Can you see her? Okay, that's Missy. And you hear her, but you never see her because she never gets on camera.
She's like a ninja.
She's like a ninja. Yeah, so is Ozzy. He's a ninja too, but he's sleeping over there. So he's the old man in the house. Anyway, that's it for us. It's time to try and knock out the video, finish up some of this decorating, and it's time for us to sit around and do nothing because I'm tired.
We do that.
We do that. We're tired. It's been a long day. So I hope your guys' weekend was great. I hope your week is great. Sales are picking up for you guys. Everyone stay safe. Got anything there?
No, I hope everyone has a great week.
Yep, I think it's going to be a good week. I'm putting positive stuff out there, guys. It's going to be a great week. Let's make it a great week.
Yeah.
I'm David.
I'm Sherry.
We're Breeze Flippers, and we'll see ya.
Find it, flip it, ship it, wear Breeze